week have passed since tuning session on a dyno, and we are back on a workshop with Mazda. As you can see right behind me, the car is lifted up. I have took out the rear suspension because we are going to do some bodywork on it because it's in a very bad shape. So it's going to be busy day today. I called my friend Darek. He will help me out because I don't have enough energy in me to do this alone. For the past 1 week I have been working on this car constantly every day since Monday, and it tired me out a little bit. I will show you what I have done for the past 1 week on the car. For now, let's take a look how the body underneath looks, because it looks very bad. Well, first of all, that's how the suspension looks like, and check out the body of the car. Of this car, rust everywhere. It's not even rust, pure holes. The most important part of the repair will be the mounting points for the frame, suspension frame, because I'm quite concerned about this. As you can see over here, it started to crack. The same thing happens in old Beamers and all this shit. So yeah, the chassis requires a lot of, you do see the missing part over here. This chassis really needs a lot of work. Besides that, what I have done here is finally I installed the power steering. The car originally had the power steering, but it wasn't working, and on the first track day I was drifting without power steering. You could imagine how hard it was to drive this car. Basically, friends of mine that tried to drive it wasn't able to. Thanks I work out a little bit, so I have strong arms, but even that was tiring, really tiring. So take a look. I have successfully adapted steering rack from BMW F46, as you can see over here. It's a steering rack from a right-hand drive car. Just turn it around. So I welded the mounting points and tried to fit it, and finally managed, after 2 days I managed to do that. Additionally, what I'm going to do is prolong the lower control arms and install better suspension. That's interesting thing. I bought this suspension from, I believe they called tuning base guys, to which I sent greetings. Lately there have been a lot of guys using those suspensions in their builds. Apparently it works kind of good, even very good. So I decided to give it a try. It looks like this. This one is from the Nissan S13. Of course it doesn't fit straight away in a Mazda. I will need to cut this section, this mounting points, weld this up and fit it. But it looks really good. We will see how it will work. It's like the second most expensive thing that I bought for this car. Funny thing. Okay, I will lower the car and show you how it changed. Okay, got the car down, and let's take a look on the engine bay. So what changes do we got here? Not much on at the first look, but I started to work on a power steering. So as you can see here, I got the electromechanical power steering pump. I still need to do some wiring on it. I'm quite close to finish it. Also I got this oil cooler adapter over here, as you can see, and those are oil cooling adapters. I got those hoses, and also oil cooling radiator okay. Okay, I need to install this also. What else? I'm losing track of the things that I still need to do, but the most important thing right now is a bodywork, and later on, and bodywork and power steering, which I almost which one I almost got finished. And besides this, well, the car will be almost done. I still need to install this suspension, adjust everything, but this is thing that I'm not really concerned with. And the thing that will be done last will be interior. So I still need to install some things inside. I need to replace those safety belts, make some small panel with the switches to install the passenger seat, and do some fuel level gauge because it doesn't work, but that's a small issue right for now. Probably wiring. What else? I need to install a roll bar. As you can see over there, it's still in the pieces, waiting for the welding. So I need to weld this up, and that's how things looks now for now. I still got like 3 or 4 weeks until summer Turbo Killers event, and I hope to finish the car by then, because I already signed up for the event, paid my entry fee, so this car needs to be there for sure. So I hope to finish it by then. Stay tuned. Okay. Okay, here we are in a garage working on a Mazda. So I got the car lifted, and I will show you what upgrades come to Mazda. So today I managed to increase a steering angle on the car. So basically I have increased the steering angle to 50 degrees. So I'm quite happy about this. You can see over here I got those measurements. This is the first one before I upgraded the knuckle. So after taking the measurements, it was 40 degrees at first, and later on, I don't know if you can see the difference, but here is measurement after the upgrade, and after taking the measurement, it's around 50 degrees. So I think it's quite good angle, despite it's like homemade angle. kit with just modifying the rack and the knuckle. So I will show you how the knuckle looks like right now. Okay, so that's how it looks like right now. I still need to get a roll center adjuster, so those are just temporary solutions, so I can take measurements and fit how it looks like. The steering knuckle previously looked like this. Okay, like this. So I shorted it by around. So I shorted it by 20 mils or something like that. This bit was cut off and welded back together. So that's how things looks with the steering angle. I still need to connect the power steering pump. Those wires are hanging out from underneath the engine bay, so I need to connect those still. But I have done quite major body work on this car because it was rusted all over the place. So I enforced the rear diff suspension, welded all these small holes all over the car. So right now I can say it's safe to drive, because previously I wasn't so sure about this. So yeah, we got those. And what else? The interesting thing is that I got a new suspension for this, because the old one was so stiff, and well, it was basically a used suspension from Volkswagen Golf 3, I believe, something like that, and it looked like this. Not really promising. We don't have any hardness adjustment on those, and the height of the car was adjusted just by pressing the springs. So you can imagine that the suspension, once I was lowering the car, the suspension was getting harder and harder, and car started to get bouncy all over the place, so it wasn't really nice to handle. So I bought a new suspension which comes from, I believe it's Nissan S13. I had to modify a little bit the mounting points for the knuckle itself, but not so hard to do. And I had to make my own adapters for a rear mount for the front suspension and the rear suspension. So I made a model in CAD and sent it to the guys to cut it out on laser. It came out really nice. You can see the photos here. And suspension looks like this. I can adjust the height by lowering whole MacPherson, the whole column, not just compress the spring. And I have also the camber plates. Okay, the same goes for the rear. As you can see over here, black spots are the places where a car was welded. So you can imagine it was welded almost everywhere around here. I hope this new suspension will sort out all my problems with the handling of the car. About the company itself, because this suspension is quite affordable, that's why I choose it, because apart from the adjustability, you got this stiffness, hard and soft adjustment. I don't remember how much stages is there, but it's what I was after, and the price is very affordable for this set. And the suspension is called Airline Racing, and the shop is selling it is a tuning base. You can find those guys online. I believe they ship worldwide, so yeah, if you have any question about this, you can send a queue to those guys and they will help you out. I went there because they are not far away from me, so I went there personally, and after trying few different suspensions back and forth, I chose the suspension from the S13 because it was quite closest to the mounting points I had on a Mazda. Nevertheless, I had to project my own adapters for this, but it works. Okay, let's take a look on the mounting points. So we got the cambers over here, and later on we will adjust the alignment of the wheels. So I have made a project of this plate, adjusting plate, so I can use the S13 suspension on this. Oh, and we got the ice cooling radiator. So yeah, I still got a lot of work to be done on the car. Here I got the rear calipers. Yeah, rear calipers. I need to regenerate those, take those apart, exchange, replace all the seals and stuff because they are just standing still. They don't work. So yeah, a lot of work to be done on the car, and I have like, I believe, three weeks to Turbo Killers event on a Motopark Torun. So stay tuned, follow this build, and keep thumbs up for me, so I will make it. Cheers. Yo! Today it's finally day when we go on a Turbo Killers event on a Motopark Torun. So I have finished working on a Mazda. I didn't had any time to record anything because there was so much things to do during this week, and I didn't have like feel and have time for recording. So I will just throw you some pics of the, if I have any, of my working hours. So I will throw a few pics right now. There was things to do. Mainly had a problem with the wheels because I bought those Keskin wheels, and I had to choose tires for those wheels and adjust everything. I had bought quite a big spacer on rear wheels, which made for a few problems for me. But anyway, I managed to fit this, and it looks quite good, I have to say. I'm quite surprised how this car managed to like change the looks just by lowering it and changing the wheels. Car looks way more better than previously, so I hope it will drive like it should. I also adjusted all the car's geometry and wheel alignment and stuff, angles and other shit. So I hope this car will drive like it should, right? Unfortunately, weather supposed to be rainy weather over there, so it's a little bit mishap, because 2 weeks ago the weather was showing it's going to be sunny, but well, it's already raining 1 week, so if ML, how do you say it? But anyway, together with the boys, we plan to have a really good fun anyway. So it's going to be my first drive with the Mazda after all this work I have put into it, and after the swapping the engine, and basically after whole makeover of the car. So I hope to have a really good fun and not to crash it. So right now I'm on my way to Przemek, or transport guy, to load cars on a truck, and later on I'm going back to a workshop to pack my things and hit the road, because I have like 300 kilometers to track. So I will see you there. Cheers.